Yeah? Okay. Okay. Yeah, my hamstrings. I don't know. I didn't get a lot of chance to get up. Yeah, yesterday I sat pretty much the whole day. No, this is my hand. So, okay. Let's start with some breathing. Sit bone grounded, spine straight. Do you want music? Yeah, can you? Okay. Sorry, thank you. I gave my radio to my mom. Because I had a lot of old songs. I should buy another one when it becomes available on Amazon. They were out during Christmas. Yeah. Could be. Maybe. Towers are frozen. It's like the door this morning. Thank you. All right. Sit bone grounded, spine straight. And close your eyes. Fine, slow, smooth, long inhalation. Fill your belly up, lift your chest cage, make room for the lungs, completely fill it up. At the end of inhalation, hold for 2 or 3 seconds, and exhale. When you exhale, same fine, slow, smooth, long exhalation. Suck your belly in. Squeeze out every bit of air out of the lungs. Completely empty it out. And hold for 2 or 3 seconds before your next inhalation. One more time. Return to normal breathing. Open your eyes. Hands to the side. Inhale. Arms reach over your head. Elongate that spine. Reach as high as you can. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Arms down. One more time. Inhale. Reach as high as you can. Elongate the spine. Exhale. Let's bend to the right. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale, bend to the left. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale to the right one more time. See if you can go a little bit further this time. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale, twist to the right one more time. This time, let's gently tug on the right knee for a deeper twist. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale to the left. And gently tug on the knee for deeper twists on the left. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale, release. All right, switch your legs if you need to. All right. Gaze forward. Take your gaze up to the ceiling. And slowly bring your gaze parallel into the floor. One more time. Take your gaze up to the ceiling. And all the way down. Straight chin to chest to the left. And all the way down to the other side. One more time. This time, let's go one full circle. Pause, go the other direction. And pause. All right, come to the center. Let's take left ear to left shoulder. Back to the center, right ear to right shoulder. Back to the center. Left ear to left shoulder. This time, reach with your left hand, gently tug. And back. Right ear to right shoulder, this time with your right hand. And release. All right. Left hand forward. Okay. With your right hand, pull on the fingers for forearm stretch. And roll your fingers down. Switch hands. And roll your fingers down. And release. All right. Okay, let's come to tabletop. Let's start with some cat-cow. Your knees directly under your hips. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. When you exhale, tuck your tailbone in. Arch your upper back, head down. Inhale, tailbone tucks to ceiling, gaze forward, open the core, wide. Exhale. Your breath, your flow. Let's come to neutral top. Let's do a quick thoracic spine twist. From neutral top, reach with your right hand parallel to the ground and feed right through. Bring your right shoulder down to the mat. Yeah, back to the center. Left arm up and feed right through. Bring your left shoulder down to the mat. Back to the center. Let's do the other side one more time. Right arm parallel to the ground. Feed right through. Bring your right shoulder down. This time, let's bring our left arm, left palm over right palm and reach up with your left hand to ceiling. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Back to the center. Let's do the other side. Left arm parallel to the ground. Feet right through. Left shoulder down to the mat. And bring your right palm over left palm and reach up to ceiling with your right hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Back to the center. And gently rest your hips down to child's pose. Let's spread your knees out, make room for your belly in between your legs. All right, come on up, lift your heads up, come on to your fingertips. Your hips are still down, child's pose. Press down on your fingertips, feel the stretch on your upper back. Your head is directly in between your shoulders. Walk your fingers to the right corner of the mat. You should feel the stretch here along your left side of the body all the way to your hips. Back to the center. And walk your fingers to the left corner of the mat. And walk back to the center. And let's go to the right side one more time. This time, let's take our left palm, place it over your right hand for a little bit for deeper stretch on the left. And back to the center. Let's go to the other side. This time, right palm over left hand for a deeper stretch on the right hips. And back to the center. You can come on up, lift your hips up. Come on to your elbows. Let's massage the left hand. Pay attention to each knuckle. Massage the inside, your palms, each mound. And squeeze your fingers together, fists together, open. Switch hands. Massage. All right. Hand, one knuckle at a time. Pay attention to each mound in your palms. And clench your fists together, open. Clench your fists together, open. All right, come on up to tabletop. Excuse me. All right, let's roll your fingers out on the right hand and the left. Sway side to side. Stretch on your wrist. And pause. Roll your fingers towards you. Right hand first, left hand follows. Try to sit back, your hips down. Feel the stretch on your wrist. All right, roll your fingers out and wrist forward. Let's bend the wrist. Come onto the forearm. Forehand. On the right and then the left. All right, back to placing your palms. Spread your fingers out. Make sure each mound in your palm is pressed against the mat. Right leg back. Let's get set up for a plank. Roll your leg forward and back. Back to tabletop. And left leg back. Roll forward and back. Check in with your toes and your ankles. And back to tabletop. Right leg back and left leg back. You're in plank. And lift your hips up to ceiling for your first down dog. Let's pedal our feet here. Try to bring your heel down to the mat, one heel at a time. Back and forth. And come on to tippy toes, both legs. And drop down to the heels. Tippy toes. And down to heels. Let's come to plank. Back to down dog. Really press on your hands. Drop your head in between your shoulders. Feel the stretch on your upper back. And come to plank. Back to down dog. Let's bring our left foot to the middle of the mat and right toe behind left heel and come to plank. Back to down dog, switch legs, right leg in the middle of the mat, left toe behind right heel, and to plank. Back to down dog. Release your feet. Come to plank. Drop your knees down and lower all the way down to the mat. Heads off the mat, shoulders off the mat. Gaze forward. Let's get the form right here. Make sure your elbows are right next to the body. Gaze forward. Lift your shoulders up. And push yourself up. Come onto the knees. Slide all the way down to child's pose. Okay. Come on up to tabletop. And go all the way down until you're fully on the mat. Lift your hands up, shoulders up. Push yourself up on your knees into child's pose. Let's do this one more time. Come up to tabletop and slide all the way down. Up and slide all the way down to child's pose. All right, come on up to tabletop. Let's flip our feet to down dog. And we're going to get set up for warrior one. Right leg up for three-legged dog. And point your toes towards the ceiling. And bring your feet forward. Plant it right next to your right hand. Very good. Let's drop our left heel down. So warrior one is a closed hip pose. You want to be on two tracks. So your right leg is right next to your right hand. Left heel is in line with the left hand. Powerfully come up, face forward, and bring your feet in if you need to. Your front leg is bent. Back leg, your hamstrings engaged. You're on the knife edge. Up the left foot. Release your arms to the side. Inhale, arms over your head. Let's interlace our fingers, all fingers except the index finger and your thumb. And take your gaze up to the thumb. And release your hands. Gaze forward. Reach behind you and release your fingers. Pull your hands down. Open the chest towards the front of the room. And gaze to ceiling. Now for humble warrior. Take your gaze parallel to the ground. And slowly drop your head down. And pull your arms up to ceiling. Powerfully come back up. Release your hands. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, plant your hands. Right leg back to down dog. You okay, Helena? Before we do the other side, let's come to plank. And lower all the way down. Heads up, shoulders up. This time, let's hover our palms right above the mat. Pull your shoulders up for cobra. Plant your hands, push yourself up Flip your feet to down dog. All right, for warrior one on the other side, left leg up for three-legged dog. Point your toes to the ceiling. And bring your feet forward. Plant right next to your left hand. Let's drop our right heel down and powerfully come up. So, if you need to bring your feet closer to help you balance, do that. Hips face forward. Your hamstring in the back foot is engaged. Quads in the front. Inhale, arms over your head. Interlace your fingers. All your fingers except the index finger and thumb. And let's stare at the thumb. And release your hands. Gaze forward. Reach behind you. Interlace your fingers. Pull your hand down. Open the chest. Gaze to ceiling. And for humble warrior, slowly take your gaze forward. At the hips. And drop your head. Pull your hands up to the ceiling. Powerfully come back up. Release your hands. Inhale. Arms over your head. Gaze up to the ceiling. Exhale. Forward fold. Left leg back to down dog. And come to plank. And lower all the way down. Gaze forward. Shoulders up. This time, maybe push yourself up to up dog. Knees down to child's pose. All right, come on up to tabletop. Flip your feet to down dog. Next up is warrior two. This time, right leg up to three-legged dog. We're going to bend our knee, open that hip towards the right side. And bring your feet forward. Plant it in the middle of the mat. Let's drop our left heel down. So this time your your heels are gonna be in one line because warrior two is an open hip position. Reach forward with your left hand, windmill your arms up to warrior two on the left side. Pick your form here. Your heels are in one line. Front leg bend, quads engaged, back leg is in a knife edge, hamstrings engaged, arms parallel. Look back and forward. Inhale, reach up with your right hand. Left hand drops to hamstrings, reverse warrior. Back to warrior two. Let's bring our elbow to knee for side angle. Reach up. Powerfully come back up to warrior two. Reverse warrior one more time. From here, let's windmill arms all the way down to the mat. Right leg back to down dog. Before we do the other side, let's come to plank. Flip your feet, lower all the way down. Up dog. Into down dog. All right, warrior two on the other side. Left leg up for three-legged dog. This time, let's bend our left foot. Open the hip towards the left side of the room. And bring your feet forward. Plant it in between your hands. Drop your right heel down. When both your heels are in one line, reach forward with your right hand. Powerfully come up to warrior two. On the other side. Check your form here. Front leg bend. Heels are in one line. You're on the knife edge of the back feet. Hamstrings engaged, quads engaged. Arms parallel to the ground. Look back and forward. Drop your right hand to hamstrings. Left arm reaches to the ceiling for a reverse warrior. Back to warrior two. Elbow to knee for side angle. Powerfully come back. Warrior two one more time. Reverse warrior. Windmill your arms all the way down to the mat. Left leg back to down dog. Let's come to plank. Lower all the way down. Up dog. Knees down to child's pose. All right, come on up to tabletop. Flip your feet to down dog. Let's walk our feet forward on top of the mat. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale all the way down. And walk your hands to the left. Back to the center. Walk your hands to the right. And back to the center. Inhale, come all the way up. Arms reach over your head. Along at that spine. Bring your hands to heart center. All right. The warrior one was hard. It's been a while, that's why. Okay. So, let's do two versions of Sun Salutation, right? And then maybe some balancing poses, right? Okay, we're on top of the mat. Feet shoulder distance apart. Roll your shoulders over. Palms face forward. Inhale. Arms over your head. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come halfway up. Spine parallel to the ground. Exhale, plant your hands. Right leg back. Left leg back. You're in plank. And lower all the way down. Flip your feet to up dog. And to down dog. Right leg up for three-legged dog. And bring your feet forward. Drop your right heel down. And come up. Reach to ceiling. Interlace your fingers, all fingers except index and thumb. Stare at the thumb. Release, exhale all the way down. Right leg back. You're in plank. Lower all the way down. Flip your feet to up dog. And to down dog. Left leg up for three-legged dog. And bring your feet forward. Drop here. Right heel down. Powerfully come up. Arms reach up. Interlace your fingers. All fingers except index finger and your thumb. Stare at the thumb. Exhale down. Left leg back. You're in plank. Lower all the way down. Up dog. Flip your feet to down dog. Step your feet forward. Inhale all the way up. Palms together. To heart center. Very good. Yep. Feel every move. Okay. So we're going to the jump version. Yeah? Okay. Feet shoulders apart. Inhale. Arms over your head. Exhale, forward fold. And come halfway up. Exhale, plant your hands and jump back to plank. And lower all the way down. Flip your feet to down dog, up dog, sorry. And to down dog. In this version, we stay in down dog for 5 breaths. Bend your knees. Your shins come almost parallel to the ground. Gaze forward and jump up. Inhale all the way up. Palms to heart center. All right. Can do 30 of those every morning.
You do?
No, you're supposed to. Okay, so let's do tree, and then maybe we have time. Okay, shift your weight to your left leg. Right knee comes up, and roll your knee to the right. Bring your right heel against the shin. Stay here, or put your sole of the feet on the shin, or reach down. Plant your feet in your inner thigh. Find your drishti spot. Get your focus. And let's grow our tree. Stand tall, get the tallest tree. And it's to heart center. Release. Come forward and release. All right. Shift your weight to your right leg. Left knee comes up, and roll your left knee out. Left heel against the shin, bottom of the feet against the shin, or reach down, And plant your legs above your knee, either above the knee or below the knee, never on the knee. And grow your tree. Find your focus. Perfect, Elena. Good form. And release. Knees forward and release. Really? Wonder why. Uh-huh. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's wind down. Left leg forward. Bend your right leg. Almost same thing we just did, but on the mat. Sit bone grounded, spine straight. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. And switch legs. Sit bone grounded, spine straight. Inhale, exhale, forward fold. And back up. And both legs straight. Let's spread open. Reach for your big toe. Let's bend your right leg. And reach for your left toe with your left hand. Right shoulder to the right. Reach over your head with your right hand. If you can go all the way down, reach for the toe you can. Otherwise, let's just stay here. You can reach forward. You can do that. And then try to look in between your hands. And release. All right. Let's do the other side. Sit bone grounded. Spine straight. Reach for your right toe. Left arm over your head. Stay here. I'll reach forward and grab onto the toe and then try to look in between. Turn. And release. That was good.
Yeah, stretched.
All right. Let's go down onto the mat. Now bend your knees off the mat, and reach around with your hands, hug it out. And roll side to side, massage your lower back on the mat. And release your hands to T. Keep your knees off the mat. And let's rotate both knees clockwise. Pause, go the other direction. Pause. And drop your legs. Straighten both legs. Roll them in and out. All right. Let's bend our legs. Bring your feet mat distance apart. We're going to do windshield wiper quick. Arms to T and drop both knees to one side. And back up and drop both knees to the other. Back and forth, back and forth. Each time turning your head to the opposite side of the knee. Next time you're on the right side, let's hold both knees down. Take your right heel, place it on left knee, and gently press down for a deeper stretch. Release both knees to the left and gaze to the right. This time, let's take our right heel, place it on left knee. Left heel on right knee. And release. Straighten both legs, roll them in and out. All right. Lift our knees off the mat. Hands to T for deep abdominal twist. And drop both knees to the right. And once. And straighten your legs. And bend your knees back to the center. And drop both knees to the left. And straighten legs. And bend your knees back to the center. And lift your legs up to the ceiling. And slowly, with control, drop your legs straight down. Back up. One more time. With control, lower your legs. And back. One more time. Lower down. Back to the center. Bend your legs. Drop your legs. Straighten both feet. Roll them in and out. Massage your core if you need to. All right. Deep relaxation. Feet against the wall? No? Okay. I think we have time. Alternate between bound angle and feet straight. And when you're bound angle, make sure your lower back is touching the floor. The other thing you can do is thread and needle here. One heel on the knee, and then try to come onto your feet. It's an intense hip opener, so you got to be careful. All right. Let's push up. Come to our final relaxation. Let's scan our body head to toe. We did a warriors and sun salutation. Make sure to send some extra breath where needed today, and be careful throughout the day if there's any area of concerns. Let's start relaxing our body one part at a time, starting from the crown of your head. Relax your forehead. Relax your eyelids. No tension in your face. Relax your cheeks, your chin. Relax your neck, your shoulders, arms, hands, fingers. Relax your chest, your core, your hips. Relax your knees, your thighs, calves, and your feet. Your entire body's relaxed. Just the breath remains. Let's wake up our hands, our feet. Roll to your right. And with the left hand, push yourself up. See the pose. Thank you for practicing with me today, Alina. Namaste. Have a good weekend.